Temurah Daf Chof Aleph. Today's Mishnah is going to be discussing a Bechar and Meiser Behema, which are very similar in halacha. What's halacha status? Temurah's Bechar and the offspring of a Bechar and Meiser Behema. The halacha is that both their offspring and the Temurah have halacha like the original, to the point where you have to wait until there's a mum, and then the owner himself can eat the animal. However, the Torah limits only the original Bechar and Meiser Behema can be put on the Mizbeach, whereas the Temurah and their offspring don't go on the Mizbeach. Therefore, if one were to deliberately inflict a blemish, a mum, to a Bechar and Meiser Behema, since anyways it can't go on the Mizbeach, he won't be over. Similarly, if one called out on a Meiser Behema, he called the ninth one, he called him the 10th. So we say that the ninth one is Kaddish Ve'ene Kaddish. He has Kedusha, but you don't put it on the Mizbeach. Therefore, if one were to inflict the deliberate mum to that animal, he won't be over. Since Bechar and Meiser Behema, when there is a mum, the owner gets to eat it, so they are very different than all other korbanos. All other korbanos, when you redeem the animal because it has a mum, so we want to make sure that the Beis Hamikdash profits at the most it can. Meaning, we sell the meat, even if it's degrading to the meat. We sell it in a marketplace, we weigh it. Whereas a Bechar and Meiser Behema, since the owner gets to benefit, we don't care about the owner's profit. And therefore we do care about degrading the meat, and when you can't weigh the meat, belitra, and you can't sell in the marketplace, you could sell it out of his own home. Other differences between Bechar and Meiser Behema and other korbanos, that is, all other korbanos, you could be paida, you could redeem the actual animal and the Temurah. Whereas Bechar and Meiser Behema, you cannot redeem them even if they have a mum. L'chatchila, you're allowed to bring other animals, other korbanos from out of Eretz Yisrael, from Chutz La'aretz to Yerushalayim, whereas a Bechar and Meiser Behema, you cannot bring l'chatchila from Chutz La'aretz to Eretz Yisrael. Reb Shimon explains, because other korbanos, if they have a mum, then you would have to bring the money to Yerushalayim anyways. So you might as well bring it now as is and be makriv the animal in Eretz Yisrael. Whereas a Bechar, there's a way out. Since a Bechar, you just could have it graze and wait until it has a mum and then the owner eats it, there's no reason to bring it to Yerushalayim. What if you went ahead and you brought it anyways? So according to Reb Shimon, you could be makriv it. According to Reb Akiva, you can't. Why is that? So the Gemara brings a hekesh, and the Gemara brings 4 shittas in the hekesh. The first one is Reb Akiva. The hekesh is, it says in the pasuk, Masar de goncha tiroishcha v'itzarecha u'b'chayros bekarcha. So it talks about Meiser Dagon, that's the Meiser you give for fruit, and in the same pasuk we talk about a Bechar. So this is a hekesh. And just like you don't bring Meiser Dagon from Chutz La'aretz, you don't bring a Bechar from Chutz La'aretz, says Rebbe Akiva. And therefore we can understand why Chachamim didn't accept the Bechar of Ben Atignois, who brought a Bechar from Chutz La'aretz, because they held like Rebbe Akiva. There are other Hekeshim. Our Mishnah brings Rabbi Shmuel that learns from the Hekesh that just like a Bechar, the Bechar's blood is only when there's a Beis Hamikdash. Obviously you can't sprinkle blood unless you have a Mizbeach. So too his meat is not eaten unless there's a Beis Hamikdash. And therefore there's also a Hekesh from Bechar to Meiser. It's only when there's a Beis Hamikdash. Meiser Sheni. Now, there's a Mandama that says that when it comes to Kachim, you can only learn one Hekesh. You can't learn a Hekesh from a Hekesh. Therefore, we must say that the original Hekesh, that we're learning the meat of a Bechar from the blood of a Bechar, that's not considered a Hekesh. We have to say meat and blood is considered one. And the only Hekesh is Meiser Sheni from Bechar, that's one Hekesh, and therefore you can learn it. The third Hekesh is Benazai. He says that you can only eat Meiser Sheni fruit within the wall in Yerushalayim, and not like the Shita that says they can eat Meiser Sheni b'chol haroya. If somebody sees you anywhere in Yerushalayim, even way outside of the wall, as long as they see you, then it's okay. Benazai says no, it has to be within the wall. The other Shita Acherim say that b'di eved, a Bechar doesn't become possible if he's more than a year old. That's what they learn from the Hekesh. Chachamim learned that from the words Shana B'Shana, and Acherim learned from the word Shana B'Shana that you could eat it 2 days and a night. And according to Chachamim, they'll learn that halacha from Yeh Chaze Hatnuva Chaze Hatnufa, should have a wonderful Shabbos, a meaningful fast. Be'ezer Hashem, immediately after Tisha B'Av, I am traveling to South Africa. Be'ezer Hashem, I will try my best, even on the safari, to do the Sikum, to do the synopsis. If I miss one or two here and there, please don't be upset. Have a very meaningful fast and a great Shabbos.